challenge to get notebooks running for Babashka, and now we're done. This is the CI file for the portal repository, and it has experimental notebooks for like, I don't know, 3 months or whatever, and they just work on your namespace, the same way that like Daniel explained the namespace as a notebook idea, and this file is actually just this file. You can see it like it's a normal file, it's not like special, it's in a notebook folder, but it doesn't do anything magic. All you have to do to run it as a notebook is to right click it, open with, and open it as a notebook. And then you're gonna get this thing. And now you can just run stuff in here. And I'm always like, I like Babashka tasks, but I can never remember the names. I need like some GUI, but I don't want to sit down and build a GUI for them. And I can never remember like the arguments for them. So it's really nice to just have a namespace where it's like, these are all this stuff, and like I need that for CI anyway, because like it's gonna run all the tests, it's gonna run all the things, and now I get the GUI for free. And I can execute these things, and sometimes I'm getting like error message or whatever, but that's already nicer than the stuff I'm getting in the terminal. But I can go a little bit richer and run some, well, those are slow. I can go a little bit richer and say, well, like I'm not inside the terminal anymore. I can now get real data back as the output. And in this case, I can look at these ones, like why did these checks fail? I can have actual results here, but I can go even richer than that and run some tests through this and get actual test data back and show that inside like a test visualizer, or like any portal viewer basically. At some point, this is hopefully gonna finish, and then you can see that we're getting more than we can get on the command line without investing anything. You just like right click the file that you've written anyway probably, and just open it as a notebook. All these things could be Babashka. I'm running it in a closure REPL right now because you can run closure at the NREPLs on Babashka code just because it's a tiny bit easier, but in theory it could be a real Babashka thing. And here you can see, yeah, I'm doing some extra stuff. I can also go into these tests and open those up and look at the results and look at the result of this and go into the vars and so on. Like that's actual real data, and that's the real data that got returned by the tests, and it has values and actual things and whatever. It's real data all the way down. It's not like in your terminal where you're, well, here's some text. You can't do anything with this anymore. Here, if a test fails, you're getting the actual data that failed. You're getting the actual stuff that ran. And yeah, it's just a way nicer interface into your Babashka tasks, I feel like, than running them in the terminal. I think I'm pretty quick, so if somebody has a question. Yes.
Are we seeing, is this portal data visualization?
Yes, that's one of the tricks, because I'm lazy. I built the notebooks, but I didn't want...
Didn't everybody understand the question?
It's just that he asked if the visualization that we're seeing here, if that's portal. And yes, that's the tiny portal runner. You can extend it to be the big portal runner, but you also have all the portal goodness that you're used to in here, and you can run bean on it and whatever. I'm lazy. I built the interface for the notebook stuff, but I didn't want to do the viewers because we already have Clerk, we have Portal, we have whatever people who did that work. And so I worked together with Chris to put the Portal viewers into the notebooks, and in theory you could put your own viewers in there. I think I'm out of time, but yeah, thank you.